Okay, well, student, today we will do study about the change in profit sharing ratio among existing partners. Among existing partners, right? So, what is this? So, earlier in the previous class, we had studied about the reconstitution of partnership form. The reconstitution of partnership form is just when old agreement comes to an end and new agreement comes into existence between the existing partner. It is called reconstitution of partnership form, right? So now we are going to start. What will affect when they do the reconstitution of the partnership? Suppose that there are two partners, partners A and partners B, and they were sharing profit and loss earlier in 3:2, right? This is what old ratio. Now in future they decided to share equally between themselves. So what will be the effect? Let's see. Here the old ratio minus new ratio. So for A old ratio of A was 3/5, and now new ratio is 1/2, right? So now what is the difference? Let's see. So here we will get the LCM of 5 and 2. So how to get the LCM? You people must know 5 and 2, the LCM would be 10, right? So now we will solve this. The 5 2s are 10 and 2 3s are 6 and 2 5s are 10 and 5 1s are 5, right? So now we can see that the old ratio is 6 and new ratio is 5. Here the A was getting earlier 6 and now he will be getting 5, right? So now the difference would be 1/10. So this is showing that the A is sacrificing is equal to 1/10 than he was getting before, right? Now let's see for the B. So B's share, B was getting earlier 2/5, right? Now B will get 1/2, and the new ratio between A and B we will get. So here old ratio of B is 2/5 and new ratio is 1/2. So 5 2s are 10 and 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10 and 5 1s are. So now we can see here old ratio and new ratio. So here B's old ratio was 4 and B's new ratio was 5. This means what? B is getting more than that before. So how much? So minus 1/10, right? It means B is getting 1/10 more than that he was getting earlier. So we can say that A is sacrificing partner and B is gaining partner. So here, students, we can see here change in profit sharing ratio among existing partner. Existing means the A and B. There is no interference of any additional or any new partners. Only A and B is the partner here, and B was getting in phase to 2, and now after change in agreements they have decided to share equally, means 1:1. So the effect of this change we have calculated here. A is sacrificing is equal to 1/10 and B is getting 1/10 more. So we can say that A sacrifice is equal to 1/10 and gains B gains is equal to 1/10, right? So now this is what how to calculate the sacrificing and gaining ratio. And before finishing this video, just I want to tell you all people the formula how to calculate sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio. The old ratio minus new ratio will be sacrificing ratio if old ratio is more than new ratio. Old ratio is greater than new ratio, right? And vice versa. So new ratio minus old ratio will be gaining ratio if new ratio is more than old ratio, right? So you can see here the A was getting 6 earlier and now is getting 5. So here old is more and new is less. So if old is more, so what is the formula here? If old is greater than new, then it will be sacrificing. Now B is getting how much? So B was getting earlier 4, now he is getting 5. So B's new ratio is more. You can see here, this new ratio is more than old ratio. So B will get 1 by 10 more. So we can say that B is gaining more 1 by 10. So B is gaining part now. Okay. So now this is clear to all of you. So just note it down.